Hello, my creative friends. Welcome back to my channel Deep's DIY. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today, we are going to make something super cute, colorful, and fun. We will create a mini bottle aquarium using a glass jar, some pista shells, paints, and a little imagination. The best part is that this craft is very easy and beginner friendly. Even if you are new to art and crafts, don't worry, I'll guide you step by step. Our tiny aquarium won't need any water or real fish, but it will look bright, beautiful, and magical. So gather your craft supplies, sit comfortably, and let's create something amazing together. Let's start with our glass jar. First, I am taking some pista shells and gluing them all around the bottom of the jar. These shells are going to look like the pebbles and stones you normally see at the bottom of the aquarium. Make sure to apply enough glue and press the shells down firmly. We want them to stick very well so they don't fall off later. Take your time with this step. I'm arranging them closely together so the bottom looks more full and natural. Look at that. Already it's starting to look like a tiny aquarium floor. If you notice any gaps, simply add a little more glue and place another shell. Perfect. Now let's give it a few seconds to dry. Now that the first row is complete, I'm going to continue building up the pebble area by adding a second row of shells. Just like before, I'm applying glue carefully and pressing each shell firmly into place. Try to keep the shells close together so the entire bottom section looks neat and full. Once the second row is done, let's move on to the third row. But just ensure to fill any gaps with the glue so the shells won't fall off at a later point. For the third row, I am gluing the shells in exactly the same way. A little glue, press firmly and hold for a few seconds. This extra layer gives the aquarium more texture and makes the pebble section stand out beautifully. If any shell feels loose, don't worry. Just add a little more glue as I mentioned earlier underneath the shell and press it back into its place. The goal is to make sure everything is secure before we start painting. While the bottom pebbles are drying, let's start creating our fish. Here I am taking more pista shells and randomly placing them around the jar. These shells will become our colorful aquarium fish. Try placing them at different heights and at different angles. Some fish can swim near the bottom, some can swim in the middle, and some can swim near the top. This makes the aquarium look more lively. Again, press each shell gently into the glue. Make sure everything is attached nicely. If you see any spaces around the shells, fill them with a little extra glue as I mentioned earlier. We want everything to be secure. Now let's wait for the glue to dry completely before we paint it. Now let's start with painting the pebbles. Everything is dry now, so let's start painting. I am beginning with the pebbles at the bottom. I want them to look like natural stones. Usually I would use brown paint, but today I do not have any brown color, so I am making my own. I am mixing some red paint with the blue paint together and look at the color. It is giving a beautiful earthy tone that works perfectly for our aquarium stones. Now I am carefully painting all the shells at the bottom. This instantly makes them look like real pebbles. Sometimes the best crafts happen when we get creative with the materials we already have. And honestly, this color looks really nice. Just ensure to coat each and every pebble equally. I'm filling any gaps between the shells and I'm just ensuring that each and every shell is painted. Now comes my favorite part. Let's bring our fish to life. I'm painting some fish orange and some in white and some in blue, some in orange. And I'm also creating some little Nemo fish and also Dory. Feel free to use any colors you like. I'm adding some metallic shades as well to bring that elegant look. The brighter the fish, the brighter the aquarium. Of course, the more colorful the aquarium, the more fun it looks. Now, let's add some details to the fish. I'm painting tiny lines on the fish, adding tiny dots and adding the shells as well as the tiny tails. You can create any cute patterns you like. For some fish, I am painting long tails to make them look extra special. These small details really elevate the aquarium and make each fish unique. Oh, they're already looking so adorable. I'm carefully painting little eyes on each fish. This is the moment when they really start to come alive. Some fish look curious, some look happy, some look like they are ready to explore the ocean. Adding eyes makes such a big difference. Look how cute they are. I absolutely love this part. I'm also drawing grass all over the pebbles so it looks more alive and more natural. This really makes a huge difference. Look how alive it feels. I'm also adding air bubbles to give that instant aquarium look. I just love how this is turning out. Now let's work on the cap. I don't want to leave it plain as we have completely enhanced the look on the bottle. So I'm creating a beach shore effect here. First I'm painting the entire cap to blue to represent water. Then I'm adding a sandy beach effect along one side. It's like we are looking at a tiny beach right next to our underwater world. This little details add so much character to the project. This need not to be perfect, but just ensure you are following the step-by-step guide. Just trust the process and you will love how it is going to turn it. To take this aquarium look to the next level, I am adding a few decorative shells around the jar. These tiny details make everything look more realistic and more beautiful. Sometimes it's the little touches that make any craft truly special. Wow, this is turning out so good. I honestly wasn't expecting it to look this amazing. Let's wait for everything to dry completely. Everything is dry now. Time for that special magic step. I'm filling the jar with water and now I'm adding a tiny bit of blue paint into the water. Just a little. Let's mix it gently. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful blue color. It looks just like aquarium water and the fish are standing out beautifully. The pebbles look realistic and the whole jar has transformed into a miniature underwater world. Wow. I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful bottle aquarium with me today. If you tried this craft, let me know in the comments which fish was your favorite. Nemo, Dory, the golden fish or the one with tails. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Keep creating, keep crafting and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.